Hey Scorpio, welcome to Princess P Tarot. Thank you so much for checking out my video. This is going to be your love reading for the remainder of February going into March. So I hope you guys are all enjoying the Mercury retrograde so far. I know myself, I have been definitely feeling the effects of it. But I hope you guys are all doing well and aren't having too many communication issues. But be careful of that, definitely. And of course, technology issues, which is the fantastic thing about trying to record videos for YouTube during Mercury retrograde. So this should be interesting. So bear with me. Anyway, so basically the cards have been pre-shuffled and pre-cut and everything. I am going to be starting with my Good Tarot deck, and so basically this is going to be picking up either your energy or your love for whoever you're thinking about right now, whoever's on your mind, whether that be a current partner, past partner, or a just a love interest, just in general, just a love interest in general. So this will be one party's energy. The next, I will be using my, sorry, it's my newest deck, my Enchanted Tarot. I just got it a few days ago. As the other party's energy. I say that because this can very well be swapped, so however it resonates with you. And of course, if this doesn't resonate with you at all, make sure that you are checking out your rising Venus and moon signs as well. Once I finally get those uploaded, I'm going to try to do this all at the same time so that it's not so choppy and all over the place. I think I only have Aries up, but I'm just slowly trying to get better at like the video quality, sound quality, and stuff like that. Again, anyway, won't get into it. The last deck that I'm going to shuffle, each deck I'm going to try to shuffle about 3 cards out. If more come out, then so be it. The last deck is going to be basically what the final outcome is, what the advice is, and what the, you know, kind of the end situation of it all is, the overall energy. Okay, so let's get right into it using my Good Tarot. So I'm going to try to shuffle out about 3 cards. Oh, there's 1. Oh, and there's 2. First one go. Oh, and there's 3. Alright, and so we've got the 3 cards out. I'm going to start with the bottom of the deck. We've got the 2 of Fire. So the 2 of Fire, 2 of Wands, this is having, there could be a choice that you need to make, but a lot of the time with the 2 of Wands, this could be just having made your choice, seeing the, you know, seeing the, like, you know, the road that you need to take, knowing that you need to make a choice, basically. So coming to that place in your life where, you know, there has to be movement. You're going to be making movement. You're going to be making some sort of decision. Now, again, this could be again, flip this, take this how it resonates, whether this is your energy or the person that you're dealing with. So, so the first card that we had out is the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or, you know, I actually am kind of picking up that this is the other person. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Interesting. So I had this out with with Taurus as well. 5 of Pentacles. So I feel this person that you're dealing with is going through a feeling of being left out in the cold, or a feeling of lack. And with the Two of Fire, possibly knowing that they need to kind of make some forward movement. Again, you could be dealing with an Aries or somebody that is, you know, trying to, you know, pick up that Emperor energy, but I'm not really getting that in this, just because of the fact that it came out with the five of earth, which is the feeling, like I said, of being left out in the cold. So this person could have some past trauma, you know, some like possible just past trauma of being left out in the cold. So they could be, I guess, a little bit, I'm picking up a little bit fearful, I guess, of new situations, just because I feel that there is a passionate message that's going to be coming through, either from you or from them, or just messages in general. So again, I'm feeling some confliction coming from this person. This could be a new connection. Under that, we've got the Four of Air, so that's like over somebody that's overthinking things. And so I'm really I'm really getting this feeling of being conflicted, having anxiety, and possibly losing sleep over I feel an internal fear of being left out in the cold regarding this message that's coming in. And again, I feel as though you could be dealing with an Aries. You guys can see those. So let's see what we have for, I guess, what would be your energy, because like I said, I'm feeling that this is really the other person's energy, and that's how I was kind of going to be doing it in the first place. It's just like I said, sometimes those can be flipped. I usually will do the other person's first and then yours. Oop. These cards are a little awkward to shuffle. Put your whole bunch fell out. I'm not going to take them all. That's why I like to do the pre-shuffles. Or a pre-shuffle before. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Princess of Hearts. So this would be the princess in this deck were to be the, like the prince or the Knight of Cups. So this is, as you can see in this, in this card, she's reading a message. So this could be you having sent a message, or I'm picking up received a message. There's some emotional, again, because we've got the messenger of fire over here. So there's been some messages back and forth. Some emotional messages for sure. So there's definitely some communication going on. Sorry, I just want to look at something here. Okay, so there's, okay. I just wanted to see. because I knew I had seen princes as well. So princess. So there's no pages. Okay, so the princesses in these decks are pages. That's what I wanted to look at. Sorry guys. I just wanted to make sure, like I said, this is a very new deck, so it's I'm still getting used to it. So the princess would actually equate to some kind of emotional message, much like a passionate message. So there's definitely some messages that are going back and forth here. So the first card that we have out here is the Princess of Wands. So you could be dealing again. So more messages, and again, this equates to the same thing. So, but again, it is the Princess of Wands. So fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So again, you could be dealing with an Aries. There could be some messages going back and forth. This basically equates to the same card as this. So you could be, like I said, doesn't have to be an Aries. It could just, well, I mean, there is the Emperor, so it's likely an Aries. There's a lot of fire energy here. Or I mean, water sign, but again, that is, I'm just seeing that more as messages. Then there, So the Prince of Swords in reverse. So, this can be lack of communication. Sometimes with the Prince of Swords, it could mean somebody kind of not communicating well, or not. There could be a lack of communication. So possibly the fear in being left out in the cold, or maybe this particular person's feeling left out in the cold because of lack of, though there does seem to be a lot of emotional communication, this could also be, it's just interesting that it came out in reverse. So, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That actually could just mean that it's slow. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's lack of communication. It could just mean slow communication, or moving more slowly, because the Prince of Swords usually moves very fast. It is very, very honest. Not to say that somebody's not being honest. It could just mean that it is a slower dynamic, which I mean, if you are dealing with an Aries, that sometimes could be problematic for them, because they are a very fast moving energy. They're fire. Scorpio energy isn't that like, I mean, Scorpios don't, they're not slow, they're fat, like, I mean, they're fast, but they're you know, they're slow, and then they attack, you know, like, so it's kind of like they move slowly at first. So maybe that is just meaning that there is slow communication, I suppose, coming in, because then we've got the Empress. So if this is your energy, then whomever you're dealing with, you know, you're like, the Empress is like the card of Aphrodite. So you could be seeing this person, putting this person on a pedestal, or just seeing them as a very independent person. You see them as a beautiful person. And also too, like, I mean, we have the Empress at, like, over here, and the Emperor over here. So, like, I mean, that right there, that's usually what they say is a soul connection. So, I mean, perhaps it's good that it's a little bit more slow moving than it has been before. And I'm saying that, like, you know, I'm picking up, like, I mean, this, again, flip this as it may, but we've got the same cards here. We've got the Empress, we have the Emperor, but then both middle cards are you know, kind of almost like the confliction. There's just still almost that in between, maybe slower moving energy than somebody might like. And perhaps due to that, it's bringing out a little bit of anxiety or the feeling of being left out in the cold. So just be careful with that, especially during Mercury retrograde. Like, I mean, communication can get a little screwed up. So just watch that. Like, if you're talking, or if you are communicating, which you definitely are, there's a lot of messages going back and forth with somebody new, just make sure that you're communicating well, so that that person isn't feeling left out in the cold and being kind of left like, okay, should I be pursuing this or not? All right, so I'm going to pull some, like I said, a few clarifiers and just some outcome cards, advice cards from my Angel Power deck. Oops. Just to see what the outcome of the situation could be. Alright, I may as well, I'll take them. Okay. So on the bottom, we've got the Three of Cups. So celebrating, this is basically reasons to celebrate. You could be just going out, and I mean, possibly just like, I mean, it could mean just be going out on a date. You could be just going out for drinks with somebody, going out for drinks with friends. Possibly, maybe you met this new person, you know, at a party or at a group of friends. Or again, if it, I am picking up a new person, just because, like I said, there's so much community, there's so many messages going back and forth, and I didn't get any. It could definitely be somebody that was left out in the cold, quite literally, and that you're speaking again, and that this is a lack of communication, that you guys haven't been speaking because somebody left them out in the cold, but that there is going to be messages coming back and forth. Or if it is a new love, then like I said, there is some insecurity there, and you need to be careful with the message. But whatever it is, there is going to be celebration, celebrating or going out with drinks, like I said. I'll read these ones have little blurbs at the bottom. I'll read them. Reasons to celebrate: a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Okay, so out of this deck, we got so the Seven of Gabriel, so the Seven of Wands. So standing up for yourself, or standing up for what you believe in, having confidence, moving forward with a situation, and, like, you know, not really caring what people are saying, just kind of going with it and being like, whatever, like, I'm gonna do my thing. So on the bottom of this, it literally says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So, and interestingly, then we've got the Eight of Michael, so the Eight of Swords, which is, you know, having those swords around you, or feeling like you're bound to something. So I feel like if we're picking up on kind of both people's energy, or if this is it's basically saying, like, you know, don't be afraid to move forward with something new. And the reason I say something new is because we have the Ace of Wands as well, which is a new passionate beginning. And so don't let your anxieties hold you back from a new passionate beginning, because again, there's that page again. So same as this, the page of one, or sorry, this, and, well, I mean, that would, same as this, that message coming in, about this possible new beginning, and wishes coming true, Aquarian energy. healing energy, balanced energy. And like I said, I will read the bottoms of these. So the 8 of Michael in this deck, you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So again, picking this up as current situation, I feel like there could be some confliction about it, and there is some confliction here. There's some deciding, like, okay, so whether I want to move forward with this or not. But I feel like that's some internal fear, possibly about, you know, some past hurt or something like that, because the messages, the communication is going to be coming in about a new beginning that is going to be bringing healing energy and wishes coming true. The page says, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. Ace of Wands, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. And then the Star, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So again, all of this looks really positive. Like I said, I do see some anxiety, feel some anxiety here, either because of somebody having been left out in the cold in the past, or and then psychologically bringing that in. I feel like it's a new situation just because of, with the, like, I mean, especially with the wands and all the fire energy, and then having a real well, literally, and under this it's, you know, new beginnings. So, you know, and it says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And then the 10 of Michael under that, which is the end of a hurtful situation, the end of, you know, something that has been holding you back. A situation is ended and you're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. And then under that, the page of Pentacles again. So, you know, again, you know, a message coming in about something tangible, something you can hold, something that you can touch. Obviously the Princess of Hearts over here is definitely, or could very well be your energy. You know, you're feeling that emotional energy. Obviously you are, you know, a Scorpio, so you do have that water energy. And it's interesting, just so that's, and I mean, so obviously, like, I mean, we've got fire over here. You're dealing with a fire sign, and you're likely dealing with an Aries. This is definitely your energy. This was a good reading. I mean, my advice basically is, if this is a new connection or a returning connection, just be careful with the communication. I feel like, especially during the next couple weeks, especially during Mercury retrograde, there needs to be clear communication. So just make sure that you've got a good balance of communication going on, you know, kind of expressing yourself properly, you know, asking the right questions, that kind of thing, just because it could get very well, you know, you don't want there to be, you know, any miscommunication just because of something silly, like a text being sent that's, like, you know, especially if you're dealing with an Aries, just because they tend to be a little bit fiery sometimes, and sometimes say things they don't mean. Anyway, I digress. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. Like I said, trying so hard to get all of these out. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your February, and be looking out for your general readings coming up for March. Please like and subscribe, and tell me what you thought. Leave me a comment, please. Okay, love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.